Hi everyone, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Christina if you're new here. If you're not, welcome back. But today I'm going to do a haul of everything I got at FictionFest, but I'm also going to talk about it, my experience at my first ever book event, like my first ever anything. I was very nervous going into it. I knew I was meeting people that I have spoken to for over 2 years now. I was very nervous. As an anxious girly, the thought of going up to authors really scared me. I didn't know how I'd be. I didn't know whether I'd go quiet. I didn't know whether I'd ramble. I'm very proud of myself because I feel like I spoke and I really tried to not be in my head and really just take it in and have fun and meet people, and it was lovely. So I went with Eve, who if you've been around a while, you would have seen in my Brighton vlog, which was like last June. But she's been my best friend for years, and she's very much my comfort blanket, my comfort person. So she came with me. I was very nervous to go, but I'm very proud of how I acted, how almost I didn't shut down. I kind of just, yeah. But I didn't take a lot with me. I know a lot of people took book trolleys, and now obviously this was my first one, so I didn't really know what to expect. I didn't know how I'd be and things. I know now definitely when I maybe go to my next book event, I will be getting one of those book trolleys that everyone has, because oh my god, my back, my shoulders have been hurting. They were hurting yesterday. They've been hurting all day today, and it was not great. I pre-ordered a lot of things, but I also spent a lot of money there while I was there. But I did pre-order kind of everything that I knew I 100% wanted to get my hands on, so I knew that I would be able to get them. So I didn't take very many books with me. I literally took this bag with 4 books in, and I had a tote bag which had a copy of Secrets of the Dead because there was a free library, and I had a spare copy that I was going to do for a giveaway over a year ago and never did. So I ended up actually getting Laura to sign it, and I put it in the free library because Laura actually sold out of all her books by the time we got in. By the time we saw her, she had none of Secrets of the Dead left, and I think I maybe saw it 11:30, 11:45, so that is absolutely crazy. But let's kind of go through everything. So the books that I took with me were, I took To Touch a Silent Fury by R.A. Sandpiper because I knew she was going to be there and I really wanted to see her and meet her. I was originally going to try and take some more of her books. I just didn't want to bring everything because I knew I was picking up a lot of books while I was there, and I didn't want to carry loads of books around all day. That being said, I did take and bring with me my Liberty Grove series by Holly Jukes. I love this series, and I did also get all of these signed. So R.A. Sandpiper was so sweet, and honestly I got embarrassed and I got shy because she was like, "Oh, I know you from somewhere," and I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Obviously I've done TikToks and tagged her in them before about her books, and she saw the jumper I was wearing, which I'll go into in a second, and she was like, "Oh my god, wait, I've seen your videos about Laura's books," and I was actually in shock. But she did sign this for me, and she did put some freebies in, which I will show in a moment. And then again with Holly Jukes, I love these books. She signed them all for me. I did pick some other things up, which I'll show in a bit, and she did put loads of freebies in with my orders, which was so sweet. But yeah, she signed all of these for me, and I love that. So they were literally the only books that I took with me because, like I said, I didn't want to take loads of stuff. And I did take my camera with me, and I planned to vlog, but I was honestly even in the car on the way there, because we drove up to Manchester, it's a 3-hour drive, but even in the car I was I did a starting clip, and I was like so even like giggling, and I just like couldn't, I got silly, and I was like, I'm getting silly because I'm nervous and I can't film. And I was like, if I can't film in the car with someone that I've filmed with before, there is no way in hell I'm going to be whipping my camera out into people I've just met's faces. Like, this is just not going to happen. So I didn't do it. Hence why I'm going to do this little sit you down vloggy. But let's go through some of the things that I got. So first of all, I met up with Meg, which if you don't know Meg, she is turning a page over on TikTok, on Instagram. She seriously was the sweetest. I was on her live the night before, and we've had a few conversations here and there, but I was on her live the night before, and we ended up meeting up in the queue outside, and we literally stayed with her the whole day, and she was lovely. So Meg is also friends with Laura and that, and I was like, we kind of need to go see them straight away because otherwise we're gonna like work it up in our heads and get nervous. So we did go straight to Laura's table, and it was so much fun meeting Laura, Chloe and Mel. I had already previously met Chloe. Me and Chloe went to the Taylor Swift, The Life of the Showgirl movie thing at the cinema together, but I hadn't met Mel before and I hadn't met Laura, and I was so nervous but also like so excited because obviously I've spoken to these girls on the internet for like 2 years now. So we went straight over to Laura's table, and if you want to see the photos and stuff, they'll be on my TikTok and my Instagram. I would put them in, but for some reason my editing doesn't let me put photos on the screen. If I can figure it out, I'll put the photos here. But honestly, it was so nice to meet them. And from Laura's store, I did pick up quite a few things. First of all, she messaged me a couple days before and said that these were meant to arrive for FictionFest, and if I wanted, she would bring it with her and she could sign it while I was there. And hence why I now have my Truth of the Light hardcover, and she did sign it for me while I was there, and it was just a surreal moment to actually see Laura sign one of the books that are going on my shelf, because all my books are signed by Laura, but obviously I've never seen her sign any of them, so this was really fun. So I did pick this up, and then I also pre-ordered, I literally wore this the whole day yesterday. I pre-ordered the new DBC Laura Carter jumper, which says The Lost Kingdom Saga Book Club, and it is so stinking cute, and I actually wore this all day. So literally, I think there was like 30 minutes of the day that I didn't have this jumper on, and that was before I got it. So, I mean, take that as you will, but seriously, DBC jumpers are so cozy and comfy, and I knew as soon as this was coming out, I knew I had to get this jumper, and it's so cute, and honestly, comfy, kept me warm all day, perfect. Also from the store, I did go back a couple of times throughout the day because I already did a raffle, and we'd looked around and we were sat talking for quite a while, but I do have some things that I did buy / Laura let me take home. Okay, I think this is the stack. So starting off with the brand new DBC Laura Carter bookmarks. So they have just bought out, and these aren't even on the DBC website yet. I think they're going on tomorrow, but these are the new Laura Carter DBC bookmarks. These are for each book. So you have Secrets Dead, Legacy of the Heirs, Return of the Darkness, Myths and Lies of Itheon, and Truth of the Light, and these are so cute, and I obviously had to buy all of them. And to go along with them, I also obviously had to buy the sticker sheets for each of them. So we have the Secrets of the Dead one, Legacy of the Heirs one, the Return of the Darkness, Myths and Lies of Itheon, and obviously Truth of the Light. They are obviously going to be doing Salvation of the Kingdom when that comes out. And then also while I was there, I did also buy this stunning print, which is essentially the hardcover designs of each of the books, which was absolutely stunning. And Laura did reveal the hardcover design for Salvation of the Kingdom while we were there, and that was so fun. But that is the print. Obviously these are going on my wall. And then a couple little extra things as well. So she had, if you made a purchase, you got to spin the wheel, and I kept landing on free ebook bundle, and I'm like, I have all the ebooks, I do not need a free ebook bundle. So she was like, just keep spinning, and then I landed on a print of the map of Novicia, which I don't have. I have the Itheon one, but it's a little print of Novicia, and this is, for instance, obviously going on my wall. I did grab the little business card, as well as she, like I said, we stayed around till the raffle, and we were just, straight after the raffle, she was like packing up, because it shut at 6, and I think the raffle ended like 20 to 6. So she started packing up, and I was like, oh my god, there's like these little quote things, I didn't see them earlier. And she literally just gave me and Danielle the roll. I was like, take what ones you want. So I did take a bunch of these, and these are gonna go on my wall and in my journal when I eventually do my Lost Kingdom Saga spread when the series is finished. So very happy to have them in my hands. And then Chloe did give me another spare Return of the Darkness sticker sheet because it had a slight mark on, and she was like, Christina, I know you'll use them. I did. I was very grateful and did take that. So that was, I think that was everything that I got from Laura's table, which obviously I have all the books. I've read all the books. I love all the books. I got anything that was new that I didn't have because I was like, I need everything. But yeah, honestly, it was so nice meeting Laura and then Chloe and Mel as well. And it was just like surreal moment. Like I said, if I can put the photo on here of the group shot of Meg, Molly, me, Chloe, Laura and Mel, I will. Then we honestly prioritised seeing who we wanted to see first, and then after that we did go around and see everyone else. So next we did go up to Holly Jukes' stall because I really wanted to go see Holly Jukes and Meg really wanted to go see Holly Jukes. So like I said, I did get my paperback signed, but I did pre-order basically everything else. So starting off with the Probability series, I have read all of Holly Jukes' books, but this is the Probability series. It technically takes place before the Liberty Grove series, but I did pre-order these, and they are obviously signed by Miss Holly Jukes, and I love them. I love these books, and I now physically have them, which is just, I can now actually add them to my collection and have the trophies. And then there was no way when I saw these as a pre-order option, there was no way I was not pre-ordering them. I got the hardcovers of the Liberty Grove series. Obviously the first 3 books are out, the 4th one is coming out very soon. I think it's coming out in August, but they are character artworks of the books. Starstruck, which is obviously Goldie and Tristan, and on the back it does have a quote. And then we have my favourite, Wonderstruck, which is Finn and Rory with the quote on the back. And then we have the newest edition, which I actually finished Moonstruck literally 2 days before FictionFest. And we have Marcus and Cora. So honestly, love, and they are all signed. And she gave me so many freebie stickers and little freebie things. Let me show you. Okay, so I forgot to show this at the start, but you got a little lanyard that says FictionFest UK. It says 2026 attendee, and then you got to write your name, your pronouns, and then your favourite book. Obviously I put Secrets of the Dead, but the reason I remembered this now is so Holly Jukes gave me this cute little charm, which I did end up clipping onto the lanyard, which is so cute. And then she did give me another one. It's on my car keys, but I don't know what I've done with my car keys. It's a little bunny, and it's like this is a little bunny for courage, which was really cute. And then a bunch of stickers, which I'm obsessed with. I Heart Finn Rhodes, and we have another like I Heart Marcus Romano, I Heart Tristan Harper. We have one for each of the guys. We have like stickers for Starstruck and Wonderstruck and Moonstruck, which is like the print that's on the paperbacks, which is so cute. And then as well as this like Liberty Grove, it's not gonna focus, but like this Liberty Grove like sticker, and then as well as one for some of the books. So we have Careful Bambi with the ice skates, and To the Moon and Back Angel, which is with angel wings, which are so cute, and she was seriously so sweet, and I did get a photo with her. I was so bad at asking for photos with authors. I literally only got a photo with Laura and Holly. I was too to ask anyone else for photos, which was just, I'm now kicking myself that I didn't, but it is what it is. It's done now, can't go back and change it. And then I also pre-ordered quite a lot of things from New Chapters, which is a little like bookish merch business, which here is my New Chapters haul. So when I say this tote bag came in, so I had all of the books that I have shown you, as well as some that I haven't shown you yet, in this bag. When I say my shoulder was hurting by the end of the day, the shoulder was hurting, but this fit all of them comfortably and none of them got damaged, so I'm very happy about this. But this is a denim tote bag that says read all the time, disco occasionally, and as a Harry girly, obviously this was the one that I had to get. And honestly, like I said, it's probably now my new favourite tote bag. It's so big, it fits so much stuffing, and it honestly felt so sturdy, which is really good considering it had so many books in. Also, to go along with that, I did get the grey jumper that also says read all the time, disco occasionally, obviously such down my street. And then the other jumper I actually got from there is this one, which says Ice Hockey Romance Book Club, which is very me, very on brand, especially after my March ice hockey binge, 7 ice hockey books month. Very much needed. And that was what I got from New Chapters. The only other outfit option that I got was this jumper that I'm wearing right now. This was from Good Girls Book Club, which is again another like merch place. And so I picked up this jumper which says Romance Reader, and it is a collection with nem embroideries, I'm pretty sure. But I ended up picking this up. It was like the last one, it was in my size. I was like, that's literally perfect. And she had a little spin the wheel. When you made a purchase, you got to spin the wheel. And I got free sticker, and I chose this one, which says wear the hat, ride the cowboy, which is so me coded. So yeah, and I will definitely be looking at the rest of her stuff because her store was seriously so cute. Okay, next, the things that I actually bought from FictionFest, like as the place. So I bought this cute little FictionFest bookmark because I really wanted some sort of bookmark to like commemorate the day, and then as well as this sticker which says FF UK I'm reading, which is obviously, you know, but very cute. Okay, moving on to some more of the books that I got. So one of the books I pre-ordered is one that I'm so excited to read, is Daughter of Stone by B.A. Pepper. I'm so excited to read this book, and she was so sweet, and obviously it is signed, which is so amazing. And I've heard so many good things about this book, and I seriously cannot wait to read it. I only pre-ordered one book that I hadn't read, and I did end up buying 2 more while I was there that I haven't read, but all the other books that I'd like pre-ordered and things I had already read, but I haven't read this yet, and I'm very excited. And with this, I did get this cute little bookmark, which is adorable, and there was another one as a freebie on the table downstairs before I did end up going up to her. But there's some stickers. So we have a B.A. Pepper sticker, and then I don't know what this means, but this sticker, which I'm obviously sure I will understand after I've read the book. And then also I did pre-order the DVC X B.A. Pepper bookmarks for her books, which this is book 1 of the series and book 2 that's not out yet, but I did grab these because I know I'm gonna want them. So very happy and very excited to read this. This is highly anticipated on my radar, very much on my TBR for as soon as possible. Like I said earlier, I did get my copy of To Touch a Silent Fury signed, and R.A. Sandpiper Rachel, she did add in some little things in there. So she added the map of To Touch a Silent Fury, as well as a cutesy bookmark for the book and this like sticker, which I'm very grateful for. Okay, moving on to the books that I bought while I was there that I didn't plan to buy, but I saw them and I knew I wanted to read them. I was originally going to get the normal editions. She didn't have book 1 as the normal edition, she completely sold out, but she had special editions, and I was like, well, they are really cute and they've got sprayed edits, so why not? So this is the Colton You Playbook series by Stephanie Albs. She was so lovely as well, but we have the Rule Breaker with the sprayed edges, as well as she had an exclusive edition of book 2, which is the Playmaker, which again has the sprayed edges, and she was so kind and so lovely, and she did let me take some freebie stickers as well. So we have this one, which I'm guessing these are like the guys in the books, but we have Read, we have Roads, and also grab the sticker that says I love hockey, because why wouldn't I? But honestly, she was so lovely, and she did sign them as well with my name. And these are highly on my radar. Obviously I'm very much in my ice hockey mood reading at the moment, but yeah, so good. Okay, now we're kind of getting on to a load of the little bits and bobs. There's no more books that I bought, but a lot of people did give out a lot of things. So for instance, I got this. I don't even know what this is for. It says early bird reads. I don't know what this is for, but I have it. In the queue, while we were in the queue outside, someone was giving out this "You're cordially invited to a court of sin and silk," which I think this is like a ball, and then this is maybe like your presence is requested at the court of the fallen. I don't really know. I've not had time to look at really into anything, but I wanted to mention anyway, as well as like some stalls, like for instance Midnight were there, and they gave us about the Romance Roadshow, as well as the event exclusive. Like there's some chapters in here for the books on the front, so that was very kind of them, and I will definitely be checking that out. And then we had someone that was at the event who's an author who writes cowboy romances that was giving out some things. This gorgeous print from Page and Wick was being giving out, as well as a little book of B.A. Pepper's first 2 chapters of her second book, so that's really exciting. And then you did get a FictionFest map booklet as well. Okay, moving on to like those little bits. So Meg did these cute little things, and it's got like her business card, some stickers, and then she was doing these on live the night before, and they are like hammer bead like book covers. This is obviously Done and Dusted by Lila Sage, and I was like, I love that book. I'm gonna take that one. But yeah, so cute, such a cute idea. I think maybe I'll do something like that when I next go to a bookish event, because I thought it was really cute. And then I also did get one from M, which she was so sweet as well, and it's got like a friendship bracelet and a bookmark and some stickers in, and a temporary tattoo in there as well, so I was very happy about that. And then I met one of the girls that is in a chat for Laura, and she had said that she was doing these before, and we were all like, oh my god. And I was like, I'm going, like, if you see me, can you please do me some? And we literally saw each other within the first like 10 minutes of the thing. But there's like little like exclusive like Lost Kingdom Saga stickers in here, and she did these like embroidered patches which are so cute. They're obviously linked to the series with like stickers, and honestly they are adorable. She did so good, and she was lovely, and yeah, honestly everyone was so nice. And then I had been eyeing Tales and Tomes things for quite a while, and when I found out they were going to FictionFest, I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Because I was gonna order, and I was like, no, I'll wait and I'll buy stuff when I'm there. So I did buy some things from Tales and Tomes. First of all, not that I got this from FictionFest, but my friend actually surprised me with one of the e-reader charm like random charm bags before we left, and I got this charm. They do come with this cute little sticker of whatever charm, so I think this is the Moss Dragon, but it's so stinking cute, and I do now have that. Where's my Kindle? So I do now have the cute little charm hanging out the bottom of my Kindle, and that is absolutely adorable. So I knew going I wanted to get one for my phone. So I did end up picking up one. I ended up picking up the little pink dragon, which is so stinking cute, and I love her. I need to name her because I feel like they both need names. So if you have names for them, let me know. But then also from their stall, I have been wanting one of these for so long, but I got one of the tumblers, which obviously I had to get the pink one to go with the gorgeousness of the charm, and this is so cute. I cannot wait to use it. I actually got myself a drink earlier, and I was like, oh, I didn't use my Tales and Tomes cup, so I am very, very, very excited to use that. And honestly, she was so sweet as well. Okay, moving on to the last few things. There was this small business me and Chloe went on and had a little wander, and there was this place that was selling these super cute bookmarks for, honestly, we were all telling her that she needs to up her prices because the size of this bookmark, the quality of this bookmark is, and it's like foiled, £4.50. What? We were all telling her she needs to up her prices because they are so cute. This obviously is giving Once Upon a Broken Heart, even though technically that's a cat, not a fox. It is giving Once Upon a Broken Heart. Me and Chloe definitely got one. I think Molly might have got one too. It's so cute. But I actually got this because she had a little like what are they called? Oh, I can't think what they're called, but the things you put your money in and you twist the thing and you get a thing. Yeah. And then in there it was like, oh, you get it was like you get the cat bookmark, and it was so cute, and it was like £5. But you didn't just get this cat bookmark, I also got this cute little cat pin, which is so cute. And I don't think I said, but this is from Malone Design, and honestly her stuff was so cute, everything was so cute. I was like, oh my god, I need to buy from you again. And then also because me and Chloe had gone over, and then we went back over to the group and they were all like, oh my god, that's all so cute, and then we kept going back and forth. She actually then gave us a bunch of free stickers that we could like all share out, and this was the one that I ended up grabbing, which is so cute, and I think it's very, very me coded. And then finally, I think this is the last thing. Yeah, I think this is the last thing. There was a little stall from KZ Books on Etsy, and she had these cutest little pop socket Kindle grips. So there's this one, which was so cute, as well as the one that's now currently on my Kindle, this butterfly one, which actually me, Mel and Molly all got this, which was crazy, but it's so cute, and they generally feel like such good quality, and like, oh, looks adorable. But I did get 2 of them, and then because we all kept going back over, she actually gave me and Chloe these cute little packs, which has some sweets, a highlighter, a pen, and some tabs in, which was so cute. And we were like, you really didn't have to do that. But honestly, everything was so cute, and I now have 3 different magnetic pop sockets that I can change out based on my mood and my Kindle skin, so that's honestly perfect. But I think that's everything I got, which I kind of did treat myself and splurge a bit on things. I did pre-orders multiple times, like through the point of me like getting the ticket and the point of going. I did quite a few pre-orders like staggered, so it didn't seem like as much money. Obviously it was a lot of money that I was spending, but because I staggered it, it was like a little bit, it was more manageable. And then I set myself a limit of some money so I could treat myself a bit while I was there, and if I wanted to get something I could kind of get it. There is a lot of things I saw there that I'm like, oh, I want to get that now, but I was like, no, like I should probably wait. Like also, like I had to carry this around all day, like my back was hurting so much, and they did have like a cloakroom that you could leave this stuff in, but I just felt more comfortable having it all with me. But yeah, honestly, I had the best time and very pleasantly surprised about how it was. The only thing that I would say is some parts of it were a bit cramped, a bit crowded. I feel like there was just a lot of people, and I don't know whether they kind of put certain authors, obviously they didn't know what to expect with like who would go to what authors, but there were certain bits that were a bit more packed because everyone was queuing for certain authors, but they had to kind of like queue in front of others' tables. But that would kind of be the only thing I'd say. I think everything else was well thought out and well planned, and I thought the tables were good, and they had a good mixture of authors, sponsors, stalls and things throughout the 3 floors, which I thought was really nice. They did have like, we didn't end up doing any, but they had like a friendship making bracelet station, and they did have like the floor above the 3rd floor was like a quiet floor, so you could go and sit if you just needed a minute. But honestly, I had the best time. Like I said, very pleasantly surprised, one, with how non-anxious I was. I think I kind of just told myself to like push all my anxious thoughts to the side, which obviously is really difficult, but I think it just helped as well that obviously Eve was there, but also that I had met Meg like before we went in, and Meg was like, oh, can I like stay with you guys? and I think that helped as well. But honestly, I had the best time. I spent way too much money, but also like it's my birthday next week, so like pre-birthday treat, I guess. But seriously, I had the best time. Everyone was so lovely, and like I said, I'm gonna try and put the photos I took on the screen, but if it doesn't let me, they are on my Instagram and my TikTok, so if you want to have a look at the photos that I got, you can look at them over there. Everyone's so lovely, and I seriously cannot wait to maybe go to another one, which is crazy. And also the thing is, I'd never gone to one, but I wouldn't have gone. I don't think I would have gone if Laura wasn't there. I think I just really did, not that I just went for Laura because there were other authors there, but I did go as soon as I saw that, I think Laura's one of the first authors that was announced. As soon as I saw that she was announced, I was like, oh my god, it's in Manchester, it's like 3 hours away, I'm going. I was like, there is no way I'm not going. And yeah, honestly, I had the best time. And I mean, it definitely shows based on the amount of stuff that I got and bought back, because I wouldn't have bought back all the stuff if I didn't have a good time. Do you know what I mean? This has been a long one. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this down because it says 38 minutes right there. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you were at FictionFest, did you have a good time? Let me know. How did you find it? Also, like, it was lovely meeting everyone and it was so much fun. And yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my little haul and chat about the day and how it was, and I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!